Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. Let's begin. Aries, big changes this week. Big changes are coming. You may feel compelled to make one of the most biggest decisions of your life this week. Will have an impact on your finances. Not going to say whether it's good or bad, just it gives you an idea around how it would work, how this would have an impact on your future as well. I'm not saying whether you lose out or whether it's a big advantage to your situation. This is about living happily, surrounding yourself with calm, and moving through life not having to worry so much. So it's definitely something that will come in early on in the week. I do get matters of the heart here. Something seems to be bothering you and you can't really make a decision in relation to this, or you don't know what to do next. Trying to wrap your head around a bunch of things here, especially when it comes to love, and something to do about making sacrifices, taking small risks, not big ones. Whether you've done these things before or not, it really just comes down to where you see yourself in the next 5 or 10 years. I know that's a long way away, but it comes through as I feel that you're asking, that you're saying to yourself, I don't want to be hurt again. I want to make the right decision. You are worried, Aries. You're worried that you might turn a blind eye to something at the same time, and you don't see something coming, or something that has happened before may happen again. This may be in relation to a Libran individual. Taurus, I'm also picking up on Taurus as well as Virgo. You are a lot more, you're willing and open to the unknown because you've been there and you've done that before. A lot of conflicting messages here about your emotions and to do with love, but what I'm mostly getting about you is a reluctance to seek solitude, or there could be a fear of being alone as well. What if I make a decision and something goes wrong and I end up out here by myself? Now, I'm not saying that you couldn't do it on your own. That doesn't mean that you wouldn't be able to stand on your own 2 feet. Sometimes you make a decision and there's always good and bad. At least in this case, in your situation, there's good and bad. You're kind of just weighing out the difference is what I'm seeing. Just to sort of clarify things, what if I do this? What if I don't do this? What comes next? What happens after? It warns you. It's coming across as you should be weary, but at the same time, you might be withdrawing too much from the world. There is disconnection. Then this needs to be about you finding balance between solitude and social interaction. You could be pulling away when you should, in fact, remain connected. If you need support, if you need to ask someone for advice, you simply can. You may not trust just anybody because you do have that one person you can go to and ask, especially being faced with challenges. And when you don't know how to make a decision, you get stuck. It happens. That comes through a lot this time around. I feel that you might be afraid of making the wrong move. You've spent a hell of a lot of time working on yourself, personal growth, embracing the need for self-reflection. You have been through the thick of it. You don't want to have to go back to that again. And that's what's showing up here. I think that's what's kind of stopping you from moving forward. Not to say that you won't move forward again. I don't know if this has anything to do with someone that you once dealt with before, but I don't want to rule that out. I did mention a few signs, astrological signs. They did pop up. I feel that you want to move forward, overcoming what you were once uncertain about, but you can't help but feel that you might get stuck. Something, again, that really does come through a lot. Something might happen, and it's not to say you're thinking the worst is going to happen. You're just being cautious. You're being very cautious. I feel in order for you to not have to deal with this, you're kind of shutting yourself down because it's just easier that way. I'd rather not talk about it, so I'll just go over there and do something. I'll find something to do to distract me. So that I don't have to think about it, so that I don't have to talk about it. I'll buy some more time. There's a lot of that going on with you, Aries. Thank you, Aries.